lose yourself at the top of the hill.
Yes. Okay. Once upon a time in this creepypasta, I went to Goodwill to pick up Nintendo 64 games and a VHS copy of Titanic for
Your wife.
I found 2 VHS tapes in the dark corner with the words KOTH, S1, E1, NR, parts 1 and 2, crudely scrawled onto them. And as a wise man once said, let he who finds mysterious relics of the 1990s cast the first. So I bought them and brought them home. It was an episode of King of the Hill, because Goodwills are known to sell any old bootleg copies of television shows without even viewing the contents. It played out like the first episode normally plays. Bobby failed at a baseball, and he was reprimanded by the Father Hill.
Bobby, no! Perform the baseball better!
I don't want a dad.
I am your father.
You wanna see the circus being a dad?
Bobby, no!
The Hill family drove home silently, and then they were home. Hank was yelling at Bobby with some more for his poor performance at baseball.
And furthermore, your baseball skills are subpar at best, Bobby.
And Hank threw a baseball at Bobby's nose, and Peggy started crying.
Shut the hell up.
Cut to Hank lounging around like a total cool guy sleazebag when a social worker came by and Hank told him off like in the real episode. Later, under the cover of the night, Peggy snuck to a phone. Suddenly, Hank Hill emerged from the shadows like a ghostly apparition and took the phone from Peggy.
Who in the hell is this?
This is the Department of Child Services.
Hank hung up the phone, and his face turned red from the anger. He raised a tank of propane above his head, and the scene faded out. Hank said in a different voice,
Mark Strickland, forgive me for using propane for this.
I fast-forwarded through the rest of the tape, and it was all black. I put in the other tape and fast-forwarded through more blank footage until something appeared. It was a funeral for Peggy, and all the neighborhood was there. Hank claimed Peggy committed suicide. As the coffin lowered, I was met upon by a spook of great magnitude. For there it was, a horror for to mine eyes would a peep upon. A semi-hyper-realistic image of Peggy Hill. Bobby turned to his father and said,
Why did you do it, Dad?
I don't know, son.
The next scene made me sick to my stomach. It was Hank hanging, with a note pinned on him. He swung back and forth, as would a freshly laundered gym sock in the afternoon breeze. 2 minutes passed, and the credits began. I got into my old sheriff's uniform and leapt into my car, off to the offices of Cartoon Network. I slammed the tapes on the desk of the man in charge, and he immediately hopped up onto the table and cradled the tapes into his arms. A vault opened from dimensions unknown as he cast the tapes into the void. Go home and never speak of this, spoke a voice from the center of his stomach, and then I went home and never saw the episodes again.